my name is Jamie and welcome to Faith's Daily Sight Reading. Today I want to talk more about how to read music. One of the most important skills for users of Faith's Daily Sight Reading is octave transpositions. For instruments or voices that read in different parts of the staff than are used by most instruments like tuba with low notes or flute piccolo with high notes. Legend lines like these would not be reasonable or a good business practice, so instead I offer this video to try and help with this predicament. Now when looking at a staff, you notice that notes repeat because of the musical alphabet only stretches to one octave. Anything beyond that requires repetition of the letter names. When these letter names repeat at the octave, it makes it much easier for musicians to transpose by an octave. Instead of having to think that A and H are good notes to play together because the frequencies are a ratio of 2 to 1, instead we have it sorted where A and A are good notes to play together because the ratios are 2 to 1 or 4 to 1 or such. So a skill that a player may need to develop is the skill of octave transpositions. So if a tuba player would subscribe to Faith's Daily Sight Reading bass clef package, they would find some notes to be a bit high for the normal range of the tuba. So what the player could do is figure out what the notes are called and then play the same pitches down an octave, like this, even though they are written up here. This is octave transposition. Another circumstance would be a woodwind or string player that doesn't have a low enough note to reach this note. Instead they could play it or the whole passage up an octave like so, because these notes vertically paired share the same absolute pitches. What you are doing here is a transposition, like a transposition of a piccolo or a string bass. It is still in concert pitch, but the notes are sounding in a different octave than written. Octave transpositions come in handy when working with music not written specifically for your instrument or voice. This effect is like singing with Bruno Mars an octave down because you're a baritone and you don't just casually hit those high notes. Or singing Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash up an octave because you can't hit those low notes. Same thing. Just this is what you do when you are trying to interpret those dots on the page that are not normal or possible for your instrument. Have a great day and enjoy your musical journey.